Hello, everybody. This is Midwest and Money Boy. We're in the building. Today is Dr. King's birthday, and we expect everybody that stop through, that come through, check out this video to join the live and give a couple words, thoughts on Dr. King. So if this is not for you, I mean, I'm not being arrogant or anything. Just don't stop by because I want everybody to say something. Everybody, because he made a difference in the change in everybody's life. So what I'm saying is he was on the front line for us. Now we're on the front line for you guys. So we're expecting you guys to step up and speak on the people that stands up for you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that stands up for us seems to get taken out or mysteriously disappear. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, share, subscribe, and happy birthday to the king. Straight up.
Happy birthday to the king.
All right, we got somebody in here already. I'm gonna do that like that. Throw King up there. We got P83 in the building. What's up, P83?
P83 in the building.
What's going on, P83? Technical difficulties. He's getting his volume together. He'll be with us in a second. Shalonda, what's going on? Back to the basics. Shalonda, you a smart sister. I like you. You and Sachi some smart sisters. And Kay, y'all be on y'all shit, y'all stuff. I gotta stop cursing so much. Yes, y'all. Hey P, can you hear us? We can't hear you, brother. You might have to go out and come back in. But I want everybody to join this live, to come in and say something about King, the king. Yeah, he was having issues, Money Boy.
All right, I'm over here since
I know we still getting ready. I know that's why I'm just sitting here.
Set my laptop on. I'm like, what the heck? I got all these pop-ups. I ain't cut it on since yesterday.
Oh,
so
okay.
it got all these. Everybody that went live on YouTube is all
Right.
popping up. I'm like, come on now.
Shalonda,
I gotta block my pop-ups.
Shalonda, well, I want everybody to join the panel and speak on Dr. King. It's his day. His birthday was on the 15th, but they celebrating it today. So we're gonna, some positive thoughts, positive vibes on Dr. King. We want everybody to speak on Dr. King. I think he deserves it.
Yeah, he really do.
I think he deserves it, man. I think he paved the way for us, all the way from the West to the Midwest. We coming to Washington, and when we come to Washington, we coming to get our check. Straight up. Y'all better remember King said that, not Midwest. King said that.
Hey, I wonder if we can find that.
Ain't that what we doing?
Read that one.
Huh?
I said, I wonder if we can find it and read that, share screen that. Not the video, but
the words.
The words.
Right. What you say, P?
Hey, that's what we doing right now.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. So if you wanna kick it off, you can, I'm gonna mute my mic and I'm gonna leave the floor to you. Shalonda, I'm gonna get emotional with you. That just shows that the true spirit in the person. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. That's just real. And like you see how we got P83, right? And we got Shalonda in here, right, Money Boy?
Yeah.
But look how many people would say up here. One.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's what I be saying, man. We be having plenty of people watching. They show what they want to show.
Yeah, it's only saying one person.
Yeah, I ain't gonna pull your leg and call you too tall.
Oh my God, these people tripping.
Yes. Lady E, hey Lady E, what's going on? We want everybody to stop through. You don't even got to show your face if you don't want to, but I need everybody to come through this panel and speak a word on Dr. King. It don't even have to be that long, but I want everybody to say something. Everybody. And I'm dropping a link right now in the chat. Once again, I want people to come up and speak on Dr. King, man. Like, it's his day. Like, a lot of people, like where I'm at, they don't even celebrate him like that. So this is my way to celebrate, Dr. King, on my platform. The way I want to celebrate him,
I just want to say, I want to thank Dr. King for fighting for some freedoms that we ain't have. He even brought women rights to the forefront. Remember, white women couldn't vote before he started the civil rights movement. By him starting that, the white women was able to vote. And I just want to say, you know, growing up, I know it's hard. He been through a lot more tougher things than we have, and he always had a positive outlook on things, and he never showed anybody that he was tired. Even when he didn't want to do it, he still did it.
Yes.
You know, and I want to say happy birthday to you.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate that.
For sure.
Like I said, I dropped the link, and I'm on my fan. I want the community to come up and have a couple words on the King. I appreciate that, P83, for you being the first family member to come up, and speak.
No doubt, no doubt.
It starts somewhere, man, because some people might be scared to come up and say something, but this is the time where you break that fear. False evidence that appears real. Fear. Get it out the system. Get it out your vocabulary. Straight up. Okay, Vita Great. Can I get you to come up here and say a couple words on Dr. King? Shalonda, Tiwanda, Lady E. I need all y'all to come through. Even if, like I said, you don't have to uncover your face if you don't want to. You could block the picture, but I want all you guys to come up and at least have a word. Celebrate King's birthday. Okay, we got back to the basics up here. Did I put her up? Oh, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear
You got
me?
the T-Pain going on right now.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. How's everybody doing?
All right, and you?
Not too bad.
That's
I had
what's
to get
up.
my stuff together. I had to blow my nose, and
I mean, hey, you sound like me over there.
so I just
For real. Or me, you know how we all been.
Man, like when it's real, when it's something real, people, you gonna be emotional. It gonna touch the heart, and it just shows your character. It just shows who you really are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't speak because they feel like they're ashamed or they're gonna say the wrong thing or what they say might not sound right. Well, that's not true, because if you had never thought it, you would never speak it. So just let it flow. Like you turn the faucet on in the kitchen and you want the water to get cold, you let it run, right?
yeah.
You let it
Yeah.
run. So that's what you do. Like how Money Boy told me, stop imagining about the people that's listening or watching it live. Just you talk to yourself. That's who you see. Now you've been talking with us for a few nights now, so you shouldn't be timid to talk with us. So if you're timid about what you're trying to say about Dr. King, just take a deep breath. You know what I'm saying? Woosah, and then just let it flow. That's what I do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can put it in the most
However,
eloquent words, but
however you put it, that's how we receive it, sister.
Yeah.
is that the picture on the March on Washington?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Hold on just a second. Okay, I'm back.
Well,
I would say just looking at that picture, I would say one of the things I learned is that from him is that it was about all the people. It wasn't just about Black people. So whenever I see that picture of the March on Washington, it's about everybody because people forget like there's a lot of people who died. It wasn't just Black people who died during the civil rights when everything was going on.
Correct. You're
And
absolutely right.
also as like a man, like I said, whenever I was trying to like say some of my comments in the chat, like I think feminism is one of the worst things that happened to us because you don't. I mean, some of these men these days. I don't mean to go negative, but it's just like I need. I mean, as far as a man, I think he's outstanding. Um, because to me, that's what I was taught. I was taught the man was the head of the household. That's what I was taught. So sometimes when I don't join a panel or something, it's just because I'm just back here just trying to learn something. But I think that picture is just beautiful because it just shows unity to me, just unity among the people.
that's what I see. Now, when I first was doing my channel, I looked at my analytics, and on my analytics, it was guys, majority guys, probably about 8% females, but 92% guys had woke up that was watching my page. So just for you to even step up, to me, that was empowering women.
Exactly.
It starts with one person. Like, I can never sit in the back and just allow people to talk anymore without hearing something I have to say about the situation, because if you don't put your input, you might as well be controlled by somebody else. So I'm when I say 1 million glad that you stepped up, hey, you have to, because if you don't, nobody else go step up for you. You know, and I have a daughter, so I don't want her to ever feel like she can't voice her opinion.
Exactly. And what we doing, people, is we speaking on Dr. King. I want everybody that come through to come up to the panel and have a couple words on the King. When you come up and have your words, you could jump back in the main chat if you want to, because I only could do 6 people up here at a time. So once you speak, you want to jump in the chat, that's cool. Until everybody speak. And if you want to come back, just let me know and I'll shoot another link. And you can just jump back up here with us, hang out. So I'm finna drop another link. And I'm also gonna speak as well, but I'm gonna speak kind of next to last. I'm gonna speak before Money Boy.
No, my bad, MW. I was trying to I was going to the video to share it in my community, and that ad, your ad started coming across the screen. I was like, no.
Oh, okay.
He's not ready.
You monetized now.
It's all good. So we need somebody to come up.
I just want to say before I drop down, just thank you for permitting me to speak on your platform.
I think MW froze. But anytime, any day, any place, anytime we live, you're always welcome. Because in order for us to exist, we got to have balance. Feminine energy and masculine energy. How are we going to go to Washington, like Dr. Martin Luther King said, from the West to the Midwest to go accept what's ours? He didn't just say, I'm talking to the little boys or the men. He said, I'm talking to the men, the women, the boys and young girls. He didn't just say one race. He said all races. At least that's what I got, is, you know, that's what I'm learning from it. all my years of us going to elementary school and celebrating Martin Luther King Day, you know, we wanted to know what was really going on. What did
still
he really?
froze? Oh, I'm sorry.
Midwest, I believe him back. Midwest is froze, but here
I'm
we
back.
go.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, okay.
So, how do you feel about when he said from the West to the Midwest? We going back to Washington to collect our check. How do you feel about that? Or did you even notice he said that in that speech?
Oh my goodness. I just ran through a lot of emotions whenever he said that. Like whenever I heard the last bit of the clip of it.
Mm.
Because like I said, I didn't really start waking up until 3 years ago. So it's just wow, that's so profound that he said that so long ago.
I'm here, MB.
Oh, okay. I just looked up. I'm like, oh man.
No, my
Yeah, I was about to say,
like,
what happened?
when you get to talking the truth, you know, they kicked me off my house internet again. I had to it's crazy. I had to connect back to my hotspot.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
must have been having a okay. I must have been having a shipper moment.
Nah, that's that high energy. Now,
Yeah, the
when
energy.
after we woke up, me and Midwest woke up. I'm in the West, and of course, we call him Midwest. So, how do you feel about meeting two people? You know, one of us in the West and one of us in the Midwest, and we bringing out this type of information. You know, do that seem coincidental?
No, because I'm from the Midwest.
Let's see.
I'm not from the East Coast. I'm from the Midwest.
Kev the Great. The link is right there. It's right up under your comment to jump in. But yeah, so
yeah, I just put him back up here.
Oh, okay.
Because when
okay,
I heard
I just got somebody else in the lobby.
Oh yeah. But when I got that and I heard him say that, I was like, wow, isn't that crazy? And everybody's saying, what kind of check? You know, what kind of check is he talking about?
Okay, Kev, you up there?
Hey, what's good, family?
What's going on, people? I'm gonna take down this happy birthday banner, Dr. King, so everybody could see the people that's up there. Okay, there you go. There we go. There you go. There we go. Just like
Kev.
that.
Oh, that's Kev the Great, my brother from another mother in the building. What's up with you, KV? But when I heard that, and me and Midwest was actually listening. All right, we heard that all our life, but when we was listening to it together, it kind of resonated. It kind of rung a bell in my head, like bing. And like you said, I don't try to get emotional or anything because if you're dealing with feelings, go to the dentist. Just a little expression that I say. You know, I try to act like, you know, we strong. We got to keep pushing forward. So when I heard that, I was like, Midwest, rewind that again. He said from the West to the Midwest. And I see us coming together in many different races, even though a lot of things we finding out is a lot for our people, but it's a lot for all people also. The information is, you know, a big benefit, 100,000 plus benefit for our people, but it just don't benefit our people. It benefit other people as well, because if you got a kind heart, it's gonna propel. You know, it's gonna propel and launch happiness. Kev, how you feel about that with Dr. Martin Luther King, and today is his birthday. Happy birthday. Because energy is out there.
And happy birthday to the OG. Yeah, everything about the good brother was more outstanding than we probably actually.
He's having some technical difficulties. He'll be back though. I promise you that. Because this ain't like he was going somewhere with that one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You think, Money Boy, we should have him call in?
Oh, don't we have the conference call line number?
Yeah, we do have a conference call line.
Yeah, because we can record the call for the people, you know, for people that call in that want to hit that replay button. Because where a seed is planted, you know, the harvest is in the summer. Not to say it like that, but, you know, it takes time for things to resonate. It got to sit in the soil sometimes. It got your brain is like the soil.
I'd rather see the people that's in here, like the numbers, because we wouldn't be able to tell.
Yo,
True. Facts.
can y'all see me?
Yeah, go ahead, Cam. You good? Yeah.
I can't hear and see y'all. Let me see what's going on.
We hear you and see you clearly. I'm gonna pull myself out one time.
I don't know why it's coming up slow.
And I'll put myself back.
Yeah,
Can you hear?
No, I can't hear him.
I don't know if you guys can hear me.
He just dropped
I
out.
can hear you.
Yeah, I did too, but he just dropped out. So, with that being said, if anybody else, you know, I want to join,
Damn, what happened to Midwest?
Midwest right there too.
You don't see Midwest? Back
I
to
can
the
see him,
base.
but his audio is.
That's crazy. Monday Boy, you hear me, right?
You know I do, and I see you.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I had to hit the refresh.
YouTube be playing games.
That's all. We ain't gonna trip on that, man. We still gonna celebrate Dr. King.
For real.
You know.
All right, I'm sharing it. Boom. Share it in the community.
Ooh.
You know, when we were younger and we was in school and we was watching, you know, having Black History Month, you know, why everybody else just have one history, a history day? We had a history month. You know, it just seemed crazy that everything that we were learning back then, and we seeing what people was doing, we seeing what Dr. Martin Luther King was doing, and just like us, they try to they try to discredit him. Once he woke up to the agenda of where everything was trying to be persuaded at first, he kind of backed up and he kind of changed directions. You know?
Yeah.
So I kind of noticed that on following Dr. Martin Luther King.
Hey, I'm gonna put Kev up here, right? But I'm gonna snatch myself down.
Okay.
I can drop off.
No, you good. I'm gonna step back.
We see you down there, Kev.
You said that to the Wi-Fi, you guys know the password?
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Hey,
Hey, I hear you.
I just felt like we was a little quiet over here.
No, I just came back
saw,
in because
yeah.
I didn't hear nobody saying nothing, so I came back up. I didn't know if like he having technical difficulties, so I'm gonna just I'm gonna just say what I have to say in a second. But I'm trying to let everybody get in and speak real fast. It's just not gonna take me long. I know what I want to say and how I want to say it.
I like the free flow. I like to
Me
just
too.
let it, sometimes, like, even when I do my songs, I would write that song right there, listen to the beat, write the song, and everybody swear up and down I knew that song for about 2 months to practice it. No, this is right off of my head.
Right.
I speak how I feel, and I believe that if you speak from the heart, that's how it comes out perfect every time, even if it does has a glitch. The glitch just means that you're human. You just like everybody else. Nobody's perfect, but you can practice to be that way.
Yeah.
No. How do you feel about Dr. Martin Luther King?
Good.
What did you learn about him? Because today is his birthday.
No, it's not.
Today is his birthday.
No.
It's not.
This today they
Ooh.
celebrated his birthday. They celebrated.
She said, "No, it's not."
It's on the 15th.
Good.
Sassy.
And
Yeah.
I feel we have.
Come right here. Say that right here. MW, hear what she got to say. She gonna say how she feel.
Can they hear me?
Let me see.
Yeah,
Talk
we hear.
now.
All of them can hear me?
No, Midwest. Hold on. But you gotta come over here because they can't.
Where, right here?
Yeah.
I feel like that we have our rights now and we have freedom.
And what did they try to teach y'all about him in school? Just certain little things. Like what really stood out besides the rights and the freedom?
His speech, I have a dream.
I have a dream. And was it just for one race? Was it just for blacks, or was it just for whites, or was it for all? Because when he said, I have a dream of all boys and girls, of all nationalities trying to get there to the promised land. So he really didn't separate just one person. So that's why me and Midwest, we going around and we trying to lead by example, and it starts with y'all are children. So that's why we let y'all learn from them, and then we come right back behind them and give y'all an explanation to try to give y'all a fine tune, and y'all can make your own decision from there.
Yeah, correct.
Say, all right, everybody.
All right, everybody.
That was wonderful, Nunu. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Yes. Anybody else? See, we had back to the basics, and we had a young sister come on and speak. Where these brothers at? I know these brothers got something to say about Dr. King. Kev, you gave it your best shot. I see you did, my brother. So we're gonna get you on the phone after we get everybody else up here. That's how we gonna do that.
Black Bruce Wayne says she's schooling the people.
Yes. Why not?
Because I say this, back to the basics. I say this: you can learn from a lady, you can learn from a baby, and you can even learn from yourself. My daughter, she teach me so many different things. I just sit back and watch, and as I progress in my life journey, I sit back and try to let them do their own journey. But at the same time, I'll be like, hold on, these little kids are so special. They don't really know how special they are. Let's see.
Oh,
I agree because I think they're smarter.
Yeah, it's like our brain is like, let's look at a Mac, or let's say we got a dual processor. They running off of quad processors, 4. So we able, and then our OGs are still off of 1 processor.
mm-hmm.
Dang, he talking about 2G, 3G, 4G.
No, because that's how you got to think. That's how our brains are waking up. That's how some people are able to process things. Some people learn from audio, some people learn from video, some people need hands-on, some people need all 3.
Correct.
Some people can just learn from looking at the picture.
That's true.
And for me having so many different kids, oh man, I sit back and each one of them is like, they does different things, but they all amazing in their own way. So I feel Dr. Martin Luther King dream, because I don't want my children to go anywhere and feel threatened by nobody. I want them to feel like they can love the next person. Everywhere they go, they should be able to smile. You know, why walk around with an upside down smile every day? You try to walk around with a mug. It hurts. Your face could be wrinkled by the time you get my age. I'm 41. I'm about to be 42. You could be having so many wrinkles.
You'll be
Don't
needing
try to
Botox.
Botox. You feel me? Oh, none of that. We walking around here. I ain't gonna say that. I was gonna say, they try to say black crack, but
Oh no, don't say that. Don't say that.
You didn't.
but
You didn't make that slogan. You just, you just repeated what you heard somebody say.
exactly, So in order to keep that true saying going, the intentions behind the word, we gotta live it, and that's why we take care of ourselves and we try to take care of our youngsters. We don't want to be old around here with sagginess, So how can you be trying to have a dream such as Dr. Martin Luther King's dream? How can you live your dream, but yet you out with any anger towards anybody? When you walk out the door, I mean, you could be mad at somebody. You already walking out with ill intentions. Got to get rid of it, folks. We got to get rid of it. He tried to say it back then, but then, oh man, I've seen so many homeless people today in different parts of Sacramento. I was like, man, they are not living the American dream.
Now, next time you out and you got a couple dollars, go to the gas station and grab some white teas and go back to them same areas and hand them brothers some clean t-shirts.
No, you know what they asked me for?
What's that?
Socks.
Hey, there you go.
I was like, socks? Because one time I had went with my mentor with Miss Rosina Marie, and we went and fed the homeless, and we gave out socks and water and hot dogs and hot chocolate and stuff like that. Then when we was out there cleaning the homeless camps today, one of the homeless guys was like, you don't even know how we feel about socks. I was like, socks? They was like, man, it makes your feet just feel so good, even though you out here and things is going crazy, when you got on a nice pair of socks. So, them socks, something to put over their feet. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Something little as some socks. And you can get them $3 for $1 in certain places. So it's like, come on now. That extra little change after you buy your gold, after you buy your coffee, you go get you a couple of pair of socks. So therefore, give back, folks. That's what we need to have, a backpack drive for, when we out there giving back. Some water, some socks, a toothbrush.
You know me, I like the grill. And I don't feed they butts right
That's
there on the
crazy. That's
spot.
Midwest talking.
What you know about grilling? Oh, we're gonna have to have a cook off.
Who, me? She
Hmm.
said what I know about grilling, money boy.
Oh man.
Yes, sir.
You- Look, you
You know,
must don't know.
you
We
must,
love the grill.
you must don't know.
Hmm.
You better go on
Hey,
Facebook and check out my video.
I was just about to say that. Hey, he be doing cooking with Midwest, with
Okay.
Midwest. It be going down on Facebook. And then, no lie, before I even woke up to this information right here, I had just posted a video of me in my backyard barbecuing right before all my videos just start going crazy. I was just in my backyard. Like, man,
Back Bruce Wayne, you want a plantation? Hey Larry Davis, what's going on, man? We try to get everybody in here to speak on Dr. King. So if you in here and you haven't came up to the panel, it's a link in the chat. I need you to click on that link and come on through. Straight up.
mm,
Don't be scared, folks.
don't be scared. Scared money don't make no money.
For real, it's Dr. King's birthday. We celebrate. Let me put
Hey,
this banner back
he
up because
he
maybe
wasn't
somebody.
scared to march for y'all. He wasn't
Exactly.
scared to get bit by a dog for y'all. He wasn't scared to get spat in the face for y'all.
Man.
Y'all could say something.
You know, went to jail and everything for all of us. Straight up. And I know some people might think different because a lot of people, you know that he signed that contract. You know,
Yeah.
So, but hey, the overall picture, the overall movement, it was for the people. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
So
His
therefore, people
message.
should be able to step up and say something. You know, you never know that blessing that you've been looking for. Maybe you need to get some off your chest, and then alleviate some room for that blessing. So if you speak on King, then you put that good energy out there. You turn around and you're like, man, I've been looking for this for the longest.
It's Midwest there. I got this check from you from Washington.
Exactly. Straight up, real talk.
That's facts, Kev.
Yeah.
All the leaders had to point the way, and they made a move. And a lot of people considered that to be selling out. But you almost got to think about it like this. If they don't move out the way, and we know that the U.S. has one of the biggest armies in the world, the greatest army in the world.
That's what they say.
So it's not selling out, it's moving out the way. Get out the way before, you hear Ludacris. When Ludacris said it in the truck, everybody just started in the club. Uh-oh, move, get out the way, get out the way. You feel me? Everybody screaming it. But it's all about the intent behind what you're doing. You just got to have a happy heart. And it's hard to have that sometimes when people irritate you, get on your nerves.
Well, it says 4 people in here, so that's crazy. What time is it? 6:16.
Yeah, more people. They'll jump on over. I ain't gonna say over some nuggets, but when it come time to pay due respect, woo.
I want to get honest to King because where I'm from, dreams didn't really matter to people. It was getting by from day to day. So he made me feel like it was okay to dream. You see what I'm saying? And if I put actions to my dreams, then I can make whatever I want to happen. You see what I'm saying? He had a dream that we all would be able to be as one as people. We all would be able to drink off the same water fountain. Less little things. The dream that he had was little, but they was big. You know what I'm saying? They were huge.
Mm-hmm.
You got to think. Did I put that person in? Yeah, they in. I see him at the bottom down there. You got to think. Colors couldn't use this bathroom. This one said white. You don't see those signs no more. You know what I'm saying? We can't control how certain people act. But what we saying is if you step up and let your voice be heard, then you can make a change. You don't have to complain and point fingers because you ain't see him doing that. He wasn't marching saying that it's because of Tony that I'm out here marching and he messed up the Klan or he did that. No, he was marching for everybody. He was marching for people that wouldn't even stand up for themselves.
Facts. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He wasn't marching for Midwest. He wasn't marching for Money Boy. He wasn't marching for just our families. He was marching for everybody. And look how many people that he had following him. See, that's power. You can make things happen with numbers. He didn't got no gun. They ain't strapped up like no military or no army. They out there in suits and ties, like men standing on the land, demanding their human rights, their civil rights. So he made me want to dream. You see what I'm saying? So mine can come true because I watched his come to light. You see what I'm saying? That wasn't just a speech. He, he didn't just go in the room and say, I had a dream. Like, this is really what was going through his mind, his head at the time. He really was having those visions. He really seen the unity of people. He knew that it was trickery that had us apart, segregated for no reason, just so these certain people can control everything and issue you what they want you to have. So man, you got to be grateful and thankful for every time you take a breath, every time you walk out your house, every time you go to your job, every time you use the restroom. Everybody thank God for everything, but I seen Dr. King marching. You know what I'm saying? I got footage of that. I don't have no footage. I'm gonna leave that one alone. But yeah, like I said, I got footage. I got footage of this. You see what I'm saying? So Dr. King made it all right for me to have a dream. You know what I'm saying? Because now I know that my dreams are possible. Whatever I dream, I could bring into existence. He let me know that he put that out in the universe. See, he put all that energy out in the universe, and he came back 100-fold. Look at the crowd, 100-fold. Think about it. And that's why I celebrate Dr. King. Straight up.
That was good right there.
Real talk.
And he dropped the mic. And he dropped the mic, folks.
No, I'm here. Kids asking me if they finna eat. They smell them oxtails.
No, like at the end of the show when the show
he just drop the mic and walk off. No, I can't walk off. I'm standing in the cut waiting to see who's gonna jump up next and speak on Dr. King.
Didn't you say somebody else came in at the bottom? I can't see down there.
Yeah, that might be Black Bruce Wayne. That's what it sounded like at first.
Bruce Wayne Jr. Batman in the building. The original Batman.
Yeah, that's him. That's Junior. I thought that sounded like him. Yes, people. We celebrating Dr. King's birthday. We just speaking on him for a little while. Got 16 minutes. Here for an hour speaking on Dr. King. Showing our respects, our honors. Mirror, bring me that cord over there on the side of the couch for my laptop. It's me had to go. It's all good. We could wait till you come back, my brother. How everybody doing over there? Plug it up right there.
All right, we back.
Bruce, Black,
You crazy.
hey man, we about to say the same shit again. Black Bruce Wayne, man, you crazy to the motherfucker, man.
What's cracking with the people though? Salute to the family.
Salute, bro. Salute.
Man, hey, I appreciate y'all for letting me join the stream. Hey, your boy made 1K today.
That's what's up. What's up? Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
1K sub. That's what's up,
Appreciate
bro.
that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just up here speaking on King, man. Dr. King. I just got through speaking, and he said King was great. Yep, King was great. It was real great. Hello, Heavenly Enterprise International. What's the word? So
Now, Black Bruce Wayne, you grew up in the Bay Area like me, right?
Right up in right out of East Oakland, like off of 55th Street, going towards well, not too far from East 14th Street. It's International Street now.
Yeah, I don't even like calling it international. I'll call it E14.
Right.
But, call it 55th and E14. But when it was Dr. Martin Luther King Day, always in the town, how did you feel when we had to do the parades and they would always give us the speeches and we would have assemblies and go in there and sit and listen? How did that make you feel?
It made me feel like, wow, this man was a powerful speaker, a powerful person. He preached equality. For those people that didn't really realize what was going on, equality is huge. He didn't care about if you were a different race other than what he was. He only cared about everybody, and that speaks volumes. Speaks volumes.
Yes,
Right.
I agree. What gets me is that the kids these days they don't have a Black History Month. They don't celebrate Dr. King's birthday on the 15th like they should.
Right.
They when I was in school in Chicago, we celebrated his birthday on the 15th every year, and it wasn't no school. And now the kids go to school on his birthday and celebrate it the following Monday,
Right.
which is weird. So it's like they taking something from you. You see what I'm saying?
Right. I was gonna ask, like, what made them do that? Like, why they couldn't celebrate it on the day of?
Because it don't feel like it's original. You know what I'm saying? Like we missed it already. Like you late.
Huh?
Yeah. I feel late to the party now. Like, no lie. Now I'm feeling like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? So we really are letting our children be late to the real. It's like, come on now, we cannot have our children on a 3-day delay or a weekend delay, or no, they needs to be on the right day. I'm glad my daughter knew the right day.
Right.
And she was a little bit schooling me, so but yeah, like Midwest just said, why was she in school on that day instead of being out that day and not today? Don't make no sense. Who's in control? Who's really over the power? Exactly, Kev. I didn't want to say that.
Everything was renamed. Exactly. And that's why we gotta get our stuff together and we gotta stand up. Look at all those people out there. Look at all those people. straight up in that picture. Look at all them people. That ain't 50 people. That ain't 100 people. That's a couple. That's like a couple 100,000 people.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying? We need people to wake up. We ain't even man. We ain't even a percent of what we need of people to stand up to really make this thing stick without paperwork. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's why they're trying to do that reparations thing, because they're trying to, it's sad. You got to show people, dollar signs for them to move. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that digital 100K make people feel like, okay, this is real. You see what I'm saying? But that's cool, because now if that's what it takes, then guess what? We got a tool. So everybody got to take that tool and use it. You got to
That's
use
that
that
carrot.
tool. Yeah, you got to use that tool like, you was born with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody use this tool better than me. You got to get it out there.
Right.
For
They
real.
saw that 100K Midwest. They started running from every which angle trying to find that. Them
Right.
videos started going viral instantly. Free
So-
100K, free 100K. Well, free yourself, but in order to make you see that you can free yourself, we have to put that carrot in front of you like a racehorse, or a race dog with the rabbit, pushing the rabbit on the track, and now you want to go?
You need incentive, huh?
Yeah, you got to have some type of incentive or some type of proof.
Proof.
Everybody want proof. Proof of life every hour on the hour.
Wish it worked like that for some of the stuff in the past. We wouldn't be where we at right now.
True.
Yeah.
So if y'all just coming in here and y'all hear us up here speaking on Dr. Martin Luther King, we celebrating his birthday. And if y'all wanted to, y'all can come up here on the panel and say something. That's what we really would prefer, because just like his voice had to be heard, your voice have to be heard also.
Yes.
How did I reach over 1 million views? Because I spoke up. At first, I didn't believe it was possible, but once I spoke up, it went, and that led me here to keep speaking up. Now we need that on the land. Yeah, you can say it over these airwaves, but next is on the land.
Yes.
Because that was my dream. That's like he had that dream about coming together like that. My dream was us coming together also, but taking back what's ours, what's right. I wish I can say everything of how my dream was coming to me, but I see my dream unfolding right now, just like how Dr. Martin Luther King gave us that visionary mind, because that same energy is within all of us. And once I started dreaming more, I never thought I would be up here speaking to y'all, and then all of a sudden I reached over 1 million people. I reached over really 2 million, 2.5 million, but we know how the powers that be is. They want to take some of that power away because they don't want you to know how many people you actually really reaching. But it's okay, because even if you just reach one person,
you ready, Cole?
One person, that's all it takes. Reach one, teach one. But that energy gonna echo. That energy gonna echo. Look at that on the screen. Oh my God, y'all. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of lives changing. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of energy. That's moving in one direction, which is positivity. A change. A change. This picture right here made change for my kids today. I wouldn't be able to have the children Well, some of the children that I have today, if it wasn't for this speech right here, allow me to walk up and down the street with my children. Allow me to go anywhere I want to go right now. This speech right here made a difference. So just like that speech is making a difference, what we saying here on this screen today is also going to make a difference. It's also going to make a difference. So just things like that just inspire me. It inspired me every second to do better, to want more. Midwest, you over there hooking it up? I already
You
see
know
you
it.
hooked it up.
Making that little plates
Oh,
while you talking.
yeah, because I thought about that. I thought about what you said. I thought about this picture. I
We
wouldn't
got
even be married. I wouldn't
we
be
got
married
somebody.
today.
Okay.
You
Yeah, you
know,
right.
I wouldn't be married. My little daughter Chloe and Isabella wouldn't even be here today if it wasn't for this speech right here.
I hear it in your chest, man. You kind of emotional over there.
Yeah, because it started making me mad because as we started waking up, you know, I started waking up to the community,
Right.
and I had a lot to say, but I didn't want to tell a lot of people why, because they was like, as they waking up, they waking up angry, talking about who they gonna hurt and what they gonna do. And these are my people. And I'm thinking to myself, like, if you thinking like that, you
They not
thinking about
woke.
my children.
They
Yeah.
not woke.
And I was thinking like that. So then I was like, well, this information that I have must not be for them. And that right there kills me the most, because I see people suffering. Like they suffering because of their hearts. They making themselves in that position. They really putting themselves in that position. Like they don't know how far they would be in life if they would just put that to the side and be like, that's not the way it. All right, if they were still stuck in that, true. How much money would stay in our community? But then at the same time, how much love are we teaching our community? We still teaching our community to segregate themselves. So really, you're not teaching yourself how to love yourself. You still teaching yourself how to have any, because if you got one bit of anger or one bit of separation in your heart, you leaving space for opportunity. You know, so I learned to wipe that out. I'm like, hold on, I want to bring this information to my people, but my people are talking about killing my kids with some of the things that they're saying by mixed kids. If mixed kids out there, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Well, guess what? How are we gonna come together as a community and help each other if we already still thinking negative? So from that speech, from listening to that, looking at that picture, my children wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be married today. I don't even know if I would be born today. Why? Because my grandmother is mixed. So therefore, I wouldn't even be here. And my grandmother was born in 1938. Because I asked her. And I'm real close. I was real close with my grandmother. You know? I'm like, wow. Just to even see that and just to even reflect on that. Just to reflect on it. It never dawned on me what he actually did, as in how would that really have an effect? I almost went there. Forget all of the nonsense, but just about how I feel and my kids. Okay, we know about the water faucet. We know about going into places and this and that, but I wouldn't even have my children. Or I wouldn't even be here. So that had to change somebody's heart, somebody's mind, somewhere, and allowed us to be here today. And then it separated a little bit more, but it came a little closer to his dream, and he allowed us to start dreaming. Now you can dream. King Wages in the building with
What's
all
going
of the
on?
dough. With all
What
of the
it do?
dough.
What it do? Like
What's
man, so
going
what's
on, King?
what's going on,
It's all
family?
good. You the man. You the man.
Man, I'm just here to pay homage to the king, man. You know, I chose this day to come out and see my elders, which is my mom, and you know, to show her my appreciation to what she's done for me. You know what I'm saying? And we came a long way. We came a long way. So for us to stop right now is it, it, it you can't stop this process. You can't stop this process, especially now that we awoke and we already know what's going on. There's no turning back. We must keep going forward, and things must get better from here on out.
Mm-hmm. And so all I say is now that we waking up, true, we don't supposed to eat certain things. You know, we still got to keep that in our mind and stick to our diet. And then we still got to stick to our mind of create dreaming without blockage. You know, without blockage, because we're not going to be. You only, all right, how can I put it? It's hard for me to put it in certain ways. Because I like to say things to where people can actually visualize it and realize that, hey, that's like going to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but they forgot to toast the bread. Or I ain't even going to say toast the bread. They forgot to bake the bread. So you eating it with the doughy. Peanut butter and jelly on some dough, but it ain't even baked dough. So it ain't, you know, they trying to get it wet. Let's see. Well, come on, Larry Davis. My bad. I'm looking at the chat. He said he's trying to get in with his input. OG, because OGs is where we got a lot of our wisdom from. It's passed down from them to us, and then from us to our children, and then from our children to our grandchildren.
I don't
So
know.
that's why.
My bad. My bad. My bad. Go ahead, brother.
I was just gonna say that's why I respect OGs to the fullest. They teach us what to do and what not to do also. Now, what you was gonna say, King?
All right, so it's gonna be a little bit controversial, but how do you feel, Money Boy, about what Dr. King said in his last speeches in the last 2 years of his existence here on this earth? Because from what I've heard, that he said that he led his people to a burning house. How you feel about that?
If my family burned the house down, in my history, my family burned the house down. And I was like, wow, why would they tell me that my family burned the house down? So if we was led to the burning house on accident, because look, he was pushing the agenda in some of his earlier speeches, or in some of his speeches, that he didn't know he was still preaching the how should I say, he was still with Agenda 21. He was still with their agenda on accident, not knowing, because that was the way he was programmed from childhood. You get it? So then as he started waking up like us, all right, so picture me 20 years ago. I was about to sign a rap deal for $3 million, preaching the agenda of not my real agenda, but the agenda of what I thought was real.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't do it. And then in, say, 15 years later, I'm still here kicking. Well, let's say 14 years later, because I was 34 and my brother was 33. My brother get killed. You know, my brother got killed in the streets. Not by no street dude, but by a security guard. You feel me? So I'm in the streets like, oh, heck no, what the? This don't make no sense. And then I ain't gonna say this, but he got off free. But then, you know, so I had to make a change in my head, like, what agenda am I really pushing? So for 7 years since then, I was out in the trenches, really out in the trenches, because I was trying to make a decision of which agenda do I really want to push. So then now here I am, 42. Well, I'll be 42 in a couple of months. And I switched up my whole agenda because now I see what was real and what was, you know. So it's like, come on now. I'm not supposed to be out there destroying my people on accident because I thought that was, you know, what I was always looking around. Oh, that's what's hype. That's what's clean. That's this. We got to be like that. No, we don't got to be like that. We supposed to take back what's ours. I didn't understand what he said really until I woke up. And as I listen to him now over and over and over, and then I watched the assassination of him, I'm like, man, that's just because he opened his mouth.
Yep. That's a fact. That's a fact. And I feel like Jesse Jackson had a part in that shit too.
Oh,
you know, and all the people that was around him. It was just you know, when you look at those pictures, man, it just seemed everything was like plotted. Everything was just plotted and planned.
It was
perfectly.
It is
just like the Kennedy assassination. Perfect execution.
Everything is already marked. When I go, King, it was already written, so it's gonna look perfect.
Right.
To somebody else, but to me, it might be like, oh, what happened? Oh man, this is bogus. But to the somebody else that's sitting back watching, they're gonna be like, oh man, he did this, he did that, he used to be like this, he didn't went this way, and now he's like this. You know, they're gonna be like, hold on, bruh. You out here helping too many people. I just reached, all right, when I was in the music industry, right? I'm doing shows every week, right? I'm getting a little bit of money, but I ain't getting a lot of money, right? People starting to hear my music, but they ain't really hearing my music, right? I wake up to this, I make one video, King, and I hit 1 million views.
That's crazy.
So you tell me, like Dr. Martin Luther King said, when I woke up to my dream, my real dream, and I said it once, and it burst. And now that's why I said, when I look at that, I'm like, oh my God, how did I say one thing that was real? Hey, everything that I said on my music, come on now, you know how we are, we lived it. But once I said this, that really resonated with billions of people, I ain't gonna say millions, I'm gonna say billions, because they blocking us right now.
Right.
Billions. We on the front line. Every time we put our face out here, we on the front line. King, you on the front line now.
Oh, hell yeah. I've been on the front line, man. And I ain't ashamed to say shit.
Nah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Life is what it is. And if I choose to put myself out on the front line, you know, God already has written my story. So if I'm meant to survive it, then I'm going to survive it. So ain't no man going to take me out. You know what I'm saying? The only man that can take me out is the Creator.
That's
the Creator. When I got shot, King, I got shot, right? 8 shots went off. 8 shots. One of them hit me. The first one was to the left ear. Second one was by the right ear. The third one hit me in the shoulder. Boom. Then I backed up like, whoa, this is real. I backed up. When I backed up, now we arm distance. We arm fucking distance. And the rest of the 5 shots went into my chest. Bow, 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 bow. I was moving like the Matrix. You see how that light just went off? That's how I was seeing. I just kept seeing sparks like that. Spark, spark. I was touching my chest. Like, I didn't have not a bullet hole on me. So when I say I feel it and I feel you, but when it's my turn, it's my turn. Hey, what can I say? I know right then it wasn't my turn. I guess it was because I wasn't speaking the right stuff yet. I was still preaching that wrong agenda. You still preaching the wrong agenda. You gonna, man, you toe up out here. You know,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
You know, we toe up out here.
You can't say that, Jesse Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, silly in the world.
You can't.
Man,
be
how
out
that
here.
man, how that motherfucker still breathing, man? I don't believe that shit.
He signed that contract.
Man, he sure did. He sure did.
It's crazy.
And still
You
getting
gotta
breaded out.
Yeah, you gotta understand. He did what was best for him. He didn't care about nobody else. See what I'm
Fucking
saying?
snake. Yeah, I
That's
gotta.
it.
Yeah, that's those them is the type of snake niggas we need to watch out for, man.
Yeah. Even when I first started when I woke up to this and I did that video that went viral, and then I started doing lives, I was able to go live. I was like, hey, y'all, I don't know how long this door gonna be open, but guess what? I feel like I'm holding the door. Y'all motherfuckers better come. If y'all don't come in a minute, this door gonna be closed, and I don't know what's going on because I'm still waking up. You know? Hey, and just like now, we like, hold on, man. The trolls is starting to come around the door, just like our people starting to come. You got to push through the trolls to get to the homies.
They trying to get a bill paid on the low.
On the low.
I'm like, I can't call y'all while y'all on the air, but you ain't on the air now. What? If you don't get off my phone.
Look, they like, yeah, I'm part of the dream. I'm part of the dream, but I'm still scared of the dream, you know? I'm like, man, I don't know about you, bro. You gotta lace your boots, man. You gotta lace your boots.
And then look, the only way you can have a dream is what?
If
Take
you
action.
sleep.
Woo-hoo-hoo! If you sleep, baby.
Oh, that's a fact.
See, y'all gotta come on, wake up. That's why he wants y'all to wake up, because he didn't already had all the dreams for us. We just gotta stand up and make the shit happen.
That's a fact.
Yes. Yeah. And this was part of my dream, y'all. What we're doing, us gentlemen, and she not in here on the screen no more, but the ladies that are in here, this was part of my dream. So this was part of the Inception. Y'all watched the movie Inception, how one of us go inside the dream, then another of us come inside the dream, then we go into somebody else's dream. And then, so King, when we in your dream, we in the go, man. I ain't even go there, but we in the goal and we walking on gold. We walking boom, boom, boom. When we in MB, the yellow brick road. That's the king road. You feel me? When we in my channel, on my network, my reality, I have a dream like Martin Luther King waking up so many people. So how did it happen? Because that was part of my dream. Y'all was part of my dream. But the things that y'all do, I can also be in y'all dream. That's how it go. It's different levels. They like, how are you over here? Or what are you doing over there? You like, hold on, I can relate. Because
he put like-minded people together. Like,
and
we might not know each other physically, but it seemed like we didn't met before. You see what I'm saying?
We connected some way, somehow.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's because we have met in a rim before, just not this.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I'm saying. That's why people feel familiar to you. You be like, man. You ever see a movie when they walk past and he'll look? You're like, man, see, like when you wake up, that's how you really see things. You be like, holy cow.
Yeah, I was just telling you.
Yeah. Because now the algorithm, you up there, your energy. Now you're relating with the universe. You know what I'm saying? How we supposed to be connected with the energy. You see what I'm saying? Energy goes where energy flows. You flowing. See, we don't need a lot. We don't even need food to eat, and to get full. We can go run and be good. We can go brown right now. Like you can go brown outside and be good. Like you don't have to put nothing in you because your body gonna take care of itself. That's what this do on the inside. It take care of itself. We mess it up by what we put in it. You see, because it can already take care of itself. It was living proof when it was in the womb.
That's a fact.
Straight up. You know, but we all waking up. We waking up slowly, but I'm glad we waking up to the same things. Like, you know, and that's why it's good to do things in steps because we all can wake up together and learn it together,
Mm-hmm.
get it together. Even like this day right here, it still
Yes,
bring us
sir.
together. It's still a step
Mm-hmm.
in what we
Mhm.
doing. This is
Mhm.
the main reason why we doing what we doing.
What we doing?
He was woke.
Right.
And look how many people he woke up, and that's how many people they silenced. See, y'all got to remember that as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Mhm.
I might have been a warrior in my past life, man, because I have such a righteous spirit in me, man. And
We
no
were
one's gonna,
warriors.
no one's gonna shut me up from what I have to say. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to the truth.
Want me to tell you how I know you were a warrior? Because in my dream with King Sunny Ali, we was around all
Ah,
warriors.
that's right.
We was
That's right.
around all warriors.
Oh, yeah, we are the same people. That's right.
So, so in my round where I was bringing everybody, I was calling all of my warriors like woo woo cuckoo. You know the warrior
Mhm.
sound like hey y'all woo woo woo. And then
Let's
next thing
go.
you know, let's go. And y'all
Mhm.
like, hold on, money boy, I didn't see you, man. Hold on, woo, woo, woo. No, that was when we was in our warriors in our younger ages or in our woo woo woo. But now we all waking back up.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Now
That's
we
a fact.
waking back up. Like, hey,
Mhm.
y'all remember? And when King Sunny Ali came, he was after Mansa Musa. Mansa Musa had conquered the Mali tribe, and he was one of the sons of the Mali king. It was Sunny Ali and his brother.
Mhm.
So Sandakita, you know, and they were already kings of the Mali tribe, which was part connected to the Dogon tribe, which was part connected with the Mandingos, which was connected with the, you feel me, the hip bone connected to the thigh bone, you know. We was rocking.
Mhm.
We've been rocking. So then all of a sudden when I woke up, I was like, hold on, nah, where my people at? Where my rollers? Where my hitters at? But we come in so many different forms to where the trolls was trying to come. We like, hold on, they trying to wake up too. Hold on. It wasn't like that. Hold on. We was already winning.
Mhm. Mhm.
We already
That's a
had
fact.
salt, gold, silver. All of the main things was being traded through Timbuktu, which Timbuktu was our territory.
Mhm. Mhm.
It was our territory. Why? How do I know? Because King Sunny Ali was the one who conquered it. Facts. If anybody go search that up, he was the one who conquered it. And all of the other tribes, the reason why it was so thick over there and they couldn't take what was ours was because instead of us conquering each other, we started connecting with each other. And that was the difference. That was the difference. We had so much love for each other. It was like no need. It's plenty enough room for everybody. No needs to be conquering what. No, we needs to be together on this here. And matter of
Mhm.
fact, what you got to go. Oh no, you got this. Oh no, you got that. We finna pull all this together, and we gonna
Mhm.
run it through this stream. And that was the Nile River. Woo,
For sure.
man, it's cold.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know if anybody's aware, but we got that meeting to go to in a couple minutes. That 100,000 in reparations.
Oh, they got another call.
Yeah,
Oh
they got
yeah, it
another
was
call
Monday.
at 5 o'clock. It's at 5 o'clock within a couple minutes right now.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I'm about to jump on that too. And I'm finna stream it
Yeah.
as well. I know me West probably gonna do the same.
All right. He over there getting some of them oxtails.
Yeah, you hearing? He over there getting it in. It was Money Boy and Midwest. From the West to the Midwest, we going to Washington to get our check.
I'm gonna have to come to
Yeah, right.
Milwaukee, get me some oxtails.
So your bitches
Hold on,
sound good right now,
I'll be
huh?
right back.
I ain't no, I ain't no oxtails in years.
All right, y'all. Well, I just came here to say what's up to the family, and then I'm gonna be going on to this live call right quick.
Okay, it's all good.
For
Talk to you soon, my
sure.
brother.
You already know, family.
Yes, sir. Much love and respect.
You
Salute to you,
already know,
King Wade.
family.
All love, man.
Absolutely, family. Love y'all too.
Yes, sir.
Peace out. How the mocktails, bro?
Them boys, man. Y'all don't even want to know. Them boys falling off the ball. Oh, mamas. I was talking to him. I'm just like, that was mute the mic. You know, normally I gotta back the screen. I got a little lower than all that. It's go. It's go. I made some oxtails, macaroni and cheese, red beans and rice, sweet potatoes, and cornbread. Whew. Happy birthday, Dr. King.
Yep. Happy birthday.
And then I got some
I
ginger
had
root.
to
See that? I keep that ginger root. Yeah, I keep me some old ginger root. Yes, sir. Somebody just joined the live.
what's up, P83?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's Shalana, Black Bruce. Okay, we good. You was trying to feed Uganda, man. Man, yeah, all right. It's 8 of us in here. You said ginger. It's 8 of us in this house, brother. So, and my kids do not play. They make grown men and women plates. So we all old as you 9 and 8 years old. Look like he's 12. Lord Jesus, help me. What you looking for? Juice. It's in the refrigerator after you eat. Then I called. She just put them in there. Everybody got quiet on us. What's the word? What's the word, people? Yeah, keep me some ginger root. KD. I had that for my tea. Some lemons, some lime. That's a must.
Yeah, I've been muting my mic, man. This cough has been horrendous.
Man,
been horrible.
Get you some ginger root and some lemons. I'm telling you, boil
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm working.
Boil it.
I'm working on it.
Boil it in the water. Let it boil in the water. Put the ginger root lemon in the water and let it boil. Then cut you up some, put it in your cup, your honey in the tea bag, pour it on it, mix it real good, and just drink it. Drink it bitter. The bitter it is, the better it is. That's just them some facts.
It's the weed. Weed make you know.
Yeah, give me a second, brother. Yes. What's up, Rob? I see you over there on Facebook watching. What's up, cuz? A couple of my cousins and nephews and stuff waking up. They be checking me out. So eventually, you know, they watch long enough, they'll start understanding, you know, what's going on, and boop, they'll be right there. I'm kind of like we did want the people to come in and say something about Dr. King. They is celebrating his birthday today. You know, Yeah, yeah. There we go. Hey, Black Bruce,
What's up?
you can hear me?
Yep.
Bless you. You sound like me when I be sneezing. Yeah, good. What y'all talking about in the chat over here? He said,
Thanks.
um,
Yeah. Gotta drink plenty of water.
yeah, black seed oil is the bomb.
Getting ready to order me some.
It is, but that taste.
It's
Things that are good
unique. It's
for you.
unique.
Things that that's good for you don't taste good to you.
The first time I tasted that, I was like, oh my.
Now I put it in my coffee, and then I'll take my little tablespoon, then I'll put a few drops in my coffee and mix it real good, and I'll sip it with my coffee as well. Straight up, I got to get that oil in me every day, at least twice a day.
Yeah, I took a shot earlier while in the chat.
I remember you saying that.
I normally take the gel tablets.
Salute to
Oh
the
yeah.
people.
Everybody out there quiet. There's still people watching. I get y'all to smash those thumbs, ring
Yes.
those bells.
Salute to the chat. Like, share, subscribe, people.
He said, "Facts. That black seed oil is some horrendous stuff." Yeah. Yes, it is. Everybody good for you.
Hey, I'll take y'all word for it, for real, for real.
Nasky said it got a kick to it. From the 50-yard line. For real. We need y'all to come on up here and say something about Dr. King, man. It's his birthday. Hold on 1 second. Y'all got to take this call.
What's cracking with everybody, huh?
How long you been coughing?
It's been, I think it's been since like Friday. It was about Thursday, Friday. It was about Thursday, Friday, and then I went to the emergency room. They took me off work, so I hadn't been to work for like a whole week. So I go back tonight. Plantation.
Now I gotta get up early tomorrow morning. Shoot, I think I gotta go at like 5.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's early.
No. Otherwise, shoot, I might have people showing up at my door.
That hurt me. Just hearing the number was like, ooh. 5 in the morning. That's early.
Yeah, I can do it.
But I used to do it every day, like 4-something in the morning, 4:30, for a long time.
How many years?
20.
Oh no! See, no, I can't hang on that long. No.
Yeah.
Yep. They trying to get me to re-enlist. I said no. No. This is it.
Oh man, I had them trying to kick me out. They were trying to get
Oh,
they were
that.
trying they were trying to get rid of me. I was fighting. I went to the PB board. I had to
Mm-hmm.
drive all the way to DC
Oh yeah.
from Fort Bragg. I had
The
went to
sad,
like
the
three.
sad part about. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I was about to say I went to 3 different medical boards and yeah, it was a process.
Oh, you went to 3 different ones?
hmm
Uh-uh.
What happened?
I went to. I was telling her I went to. Well, I was telling everybody I went to 3 different medical boards, so it was a process. They were trying to get me. They were trying to kick me out initially for flat feet, and they was gonna kick me out saying they're not gonna pay me nothing. It was gonna be like, just medical discharge. Like, hey, sorry
Mm-hmm.
for, sorry, but you're gone. I was like, hell no, I ain't accepting that. I was in the gym dunking on fools. Like, man, I was like, it's got to be something I can do. I'm in the gym dunking on fools.
Hey, Kev, I think I OD'd on that shit one day. On that black seed oil. He said, y'all know I ain't lying about it. He said, but I promise that stuff will kill everything.
He said, "Oh, D."
Oh, dude, off there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm about to find out.
Mm-hmm. I think I did 2 tablespoons the one day, and I was like, "Oh no."
Yeah, you gotta be easy on it. That's why I put it in my coffee. You see what I'm saying? And that way you don't get that taste.
Sound like that old school castor oil.
Oh no! Don't bring that up. Don't do that.
That olive oil.
Oh gosh! Because as soon as I tasted it, that's what I thought of. But I'm thinking,
My mom used
okay.
My mom used to be like, "Here, boy, eat some of this." I'll be like, "What is this?"
Right.
Yeah, that old school stuff.
It worked though.
See, and I know because my great grandmother, I know I think she was 100% Native American. She's Cherokee Indian, and so I remember her telling us stories before she passed, and it's just like, dang, I look up now and it's like, things is amazing. It's amazing. It's a reason we connected.
Yeah. Kev said, if y'all take too much, you ain't gonna do for 5 hours.
He gotta be telling people's business like that.
That's some funny stuff, bro.
Wow. Yeah, they crazy, man.
Man, that shit crazy.
Make you busy kidney.
5 days. Oh, that reminds me of the first time I went in the field. I didn't want to use the bathroom. I didn't want to shit. Excuse. I did not want to use the bathroom, so I held it for like 2 weeks.
Oh no!
2 weeks.
What did you say 2 weeks?
Like
that blood bladder.
Shoot!
2 weeks. 2 weeks. I didn't. I started eating the MREs. You know what the MREs? They automatically they back you up. So I was eating so many like peanut butter and crackers and all the stuff that was just.
Are you trying to kill yourself?
No, I just did not have to use it. I didn't.
Oh no!
So it wasn't like I had to use it and I held it for 2 weeks. I'm saying like I didn't have to use it. And I made sure of that by the stuff that I ate.
I got you.
So
I'm not ashamed. I'll go pop a squat.
Hey, hold the mic down for me, MB, for a second.
Yeah.
All
but
right.
2 weeks?
2 weeks? Hey, I had to say that before I step away. 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks. We was out
there. I can't hold my stuff for 2 minutes.
I did not want to go. I was
No,
like,
sir.
oh,
I'll be like that.
No, sir.
I didn't.
Have you
I,
seen the movie The Mule?
I think so. Was that what Clint Eastwood?
He didn't go. He didn't go for 2 weeks. I think that was the world limit.
I mean, nah, I urinated, but I'm saying the other side. I didn't have to. I did not go.
I can't imagine that.
2 weeks. Oh no.
hmm I remember like yesterday, I was just out there like, yo, we sleeping in the woods. Oh my God. I just thought of the story that I got lost. I, I had night vision goggles on. We were sleeping on the ground. I had got up for my guard shift, and I could not remember where I had where my sleeping bag was located. So I'm looking around like, man, where is my sleeping bag so I can go to sleep? Because I had already been relieved. So I'm walking around and I lost bearing of where I was located, and I tripped over someone. And when I tripped over the guy, I fell weapon first. Like my weapon was in my hand. I had an M16. No, I had an M203. So that's the M16 with the grenade launcher on the bottom.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, when I fell, my weapon hit the guy in the head. So he was asleep. He woke up.
Oh no!
He woke up like, oh my God. And I wanted to laugh, but at the same time, because I realized
Dang, brother.
when I realized who it was a friend of mine. So that made it even worse. Like, he was like, man, if it wasn't you, Ingram, I would whoop your ass right now. And I was like, I'm sorry, because I did not even expect to fall. And with the night vision goggles, the depth perception, you gotta
Yeah,
be.
you a little off. Yeah, you can get a little off on that.
It could throw you. It could throw you
Yeah.
off. It did not look like he was nowhere near me, and all of a sudden I'm tripping over the guy.
Boop.
Damn, that's crazy.
Hey.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep.
You lucky it didn't go off.
I'm ooh, no. Yeah. You don't want no negligent discharge on that. No.
Oh no.
Nah.
What is wrong with you?
Oh yeah.
I can see him now screaming all in your face. Then saw you said it. I fell.
Yeah, I was extremely good with weapons though. Like they used to call me drive by. They was like, oh, he from Oakland, y'all. And I was like, I had never shot a weapon in my life. Real talk. Never. Like
me neither.
they was like, oh no, you was up there practicing drive-bys up there in Oakland. That's what you was doing. So I was just like real talk. That's what they were saying. They was like, oh, you shoot too good. I had this one sergeant. We were in Germany, and they were shooting. We got to shoot the Uzis, and they wouldn't let us fire them in fully automatic. So it was kind of that part was disappointing. But one of the guys was like, man, I can't shoot for nothing. And he went up there, he saw how I was shooting. He was like, put my uniform on and go shoot for me. I was like, man, I don't want to get in trouble and get caught. He was like, man, I ain't gonna say nothing if you just go do it. He's like, I don't even want the gold. He was like, get the silver for me. So miss a couple on purpose. I was like, oh, okay. That's what I put the uniform on. I was up there like pop, pop, pop. I was having fun on the. I was talking to the targets like, oh, you want to get up? Pop, pop. And then I was just like, okay. I went and got the silver and came back. He was like, damn, you hella good. I was like,
I was a terrible shooter first. Oh my gosh. I shot like a 20. I barely qualified.
oh, you was You would remind me of like
Oh my goodness.
one of my soldiers. I was like, damn, they used to make me coach. They used to make me coach because I shot so good. So they'd be like, oh, you need to coach her. And I used to be like, oh my God.
See, here's the thing. It would take me a long time to zero, but once I got up there, shoot, I was good. I'll shoot my little 23, but shoot, I might have to zero all morning, but you know,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be up there all day.
See, the wrong person was probably coaching you on the zeroing part, because after you zero, you keep that same position. Your shot will never change.
I found out what it was though. I changed my sight picture, and then with that and my trigger squeeze, it was just But I shoot better now.
I would definitely do
I can't be shooting no 23 now.
The trigger squeeze.
I went the last time I shot like a 39. I said no, you good.
A lot of
you gonna try to shoot a 40? Nope.
Nope. Yep, I wasn't never in no armed forces or anything.
I understand.
You're not missing anything.
Yeah,
I did practice in the backyard a couple of times.
Hey, it counts.
I did go to Big Five and purchase me something legally, and was shooting at the little range, and you know I was the little shooter, like bang, bang, bang. Practicing myself though, you know. I never got professional teachings, but I was a pretty good aim.
Yeah, I went to my cousin's house, and he was like, "Hey, cuz, you good with guns?" And then he pulls his gun out, and it's jammed. The round is in the chamber, but you can see the bolt is over it. But he aims the weapon. I'm like, "Yo, cuz," like, yo. I was like, I'm like,
no muzzle awareness. No muzzle awareness. He said, "Oh,
none at all, right?" So I'm like, "Yo, man, I take that serious. Like, yo, if a gun go off on accident, anything, like, yo, you never know." So it's like people don't be aware.
We came from hood movies, so we know to aim down first. In every hood movie, they start off, so whoever gets shot, because they was what they call themselves on 8 Mile, dude, Cheddar Bob. There was no Cheddar Bobs in the hood.
You don't want to go out like that.
No.
No way.
That was part of.
I'm a medic.
Yeah,
I'm a medic, so I'd be watching people. Yeah, I'd be watching people on the range. And I was a safety that one time. I was watching. I said, "No, you get no, Sergeant, I'm clear." "No, you ain't clear. You see? Did you look up? Look that? No." I said, "I had to call the arm out there. No."
Yeah. See,
we done had 50 cows jammed, all types of stuff jammed. And then they had the nerve to say, "Oh, you want to shoot?" I just looked at him. I said, "You didn't even have the barrel and the weapon right, brother. You want me to go out there and shoot? You didn't have the barrel right in the gun."
Because this is the truth.
You're not messing me up today.
Look, guns don't kill people. People kill people.
Use a gun.
I was like, the barrel wasn't right. Somebody ended up getting hurt. I'm like, oh.
Cheddar Bob in the Army, in the Marines, in the Navy, you know, Cheddar Bob behind a tank on accident, trying to hit that reverse button, and over there hit the little homie.
You know what's so horrible? What's so horrible though is we're not the ones that's having the mental breakdowns, going to shoot up the schools, going to shoot up public places, like.
Because we're not in that frequencies.
But we're the ones. But we're the ones that stay under attack.
Hold on. You got to think about it like this. Now, this right here, y'all really ready to go for one little roller coaster real quick. So, remember earlier we said we in each other's dreams when we going into each other's reality.
Right.
That's not none of our reality. So, therefore, that's why we not tuned in on that frequency. But guess what? As a collective, some people are on that reality. So sometimes we tune in And that's what becomes fake news to us, because we like, that ain't our reality. We over here.
Right.
The only thing we trying to pull those people that's getting shot up on the stupid stuff, on the messed up stuff, that's doing all this stuff, tap out of that reality. Over here's the fifth dimension. That means you manifest what you want, how your lifestyle. You can be whoever it is that you want to be, which is the real you.
Right.
The real you. Because a lot of people, because when they were saying that shooting in Vegas, they was like, oh, that's fake. But how could one shooter shoot so many people from one window? Ain't no way. And then he had to have multiple rooms. That wasn't our reality. That was somebody else's reality. Right outside your door becomes somebody else's reality based upon your emotions and where you going from point A to point B. Man, I'm ready to light this blunt now. I'm just waiting on my
I can't light nothing because I know I get drug tested every month. Ain't nobody lighting nothing.
Yeah, you don't even think about it. Get that out your reality.
Nope.
Don't even. That's no reality. You know.
Shoot.
I'm so glad I don't have to dread those.
My older brother used to call me because he was in the Marines. He used to call
wake up earlier.
Yeah, see, waking me up. I'm like, man, what, bro? He up in this damn thing because my brother's a computer person, right? He used to be sitting in the boxes with no windows with that compressed air and shit. He just in the box for what, 12 hours? So he'd call me early in the morning, wake my ass up. I'd be lighting me a blunt. He like, did you even brush your teeth? I'm like, nigga, this is how high, fool. Method man, the real man, fool. I go, I'm not living in your reality. You living in that reality. You feel me? I'm free. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, they call you private or they call you by your last name, right?
Oh, I don't see how the Navy do it because they're called seamen. I can't know.
See?
I can't.
Excuse me. Yeah, semen. That's basically some sperm in the water. It is.
Talk about degrading.
No, you eating eggs, right? See, that's how you have to laugh. You eat an egg, scrambled or hard boiled. You know, but what dream? I'm just learning how to eat right. You know, and Black Bruce Wayne, I noticed you've been sick for too long, like dead there 2 weeks, huh?
Yep.
Man, so all you got to do is slow down on that fast food. Yeah, exactly. That's why he laughed. Like, fool, I just have me some.
You know what? I just ate Chick-fil-A. You seen it, but yeah, I don't eat that much.
Yeah.
I don't eat that much fast food. I despise it, to be honest.
That really what determines how long we're gonna be sick for. Because I used to eat it a lot, but I always drink a lot of juices. I always stay flushing. I didn't realize that was my diet a long time ago. So when I used to say, I don't get sick, I ain't getting sick. You got to clear the mucus. The dairy, exactly. Kev the Great just said it. It's the dairy that we put in that. All right. So now since you've been sick and you still eating cheese and dairy and milk and stuff like that, you can't clear the mucus out. That's why you was on your live. You was like, oh, I was live. Y'all heard that? I was over here dying. You couldn't get it. Was,
oh, I threw up. I was a Willie Beamer up in the field.
You was coming up.
Oh man, that was horrible too. Everybody, when I came back to the screen, and all I saw was ew.
I put the long damn across the screen, like damn. Like, you all right? bro, do I need to send a paramedic with a gallon of alkaline water? You feel me?
I was like, I thought I had pushed the mute button though before I walked away. That's why I was like, oh, that's why I was so shocked.
He was like an old man trying to start the car, you know, and the car won't start because it's out of gas and you still turning the key. Man, he was not starting that dream. That dream was not coming up out that time. I was like, when he came back, he was like, hey, y'all heard that? Oh. I got to get off of here. Hey, matter of fact, you laughed longer than you threw up. The chat was on fire. He had more comments then than he had during when he was there talking. We was all like, "Is he okay?"
I wanted to stay at that point, but I was like, yo, I got to go.
Yeah, just from learning that though about Martin Luther King, about everything that I've been learning in this here journey, about how even about me waking up and how I just started trying to bring people together. That was my dream. Once I started really focusing in on that, on how and why I was gonna bring people together, I was writing my dream down because I don't know why I just couldn't stop writing for about 2 weeks straight. I got hella note tablets. Yeah, I got hella note tablets. I just couldn't stop writing. Every time I would wake up, I just write how I feel. And like I say, I never worked for nobody else, so it wasn't like I was restricted ever to a 9 to 5. What? That's their time. That's what they want to do. People want to leverage their time, but me, I'm like, nah. I'd rather help people, and I would be blessed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then, when I started noticing the power of the dream and how much I can move towards that dream, it's reality. It's reality. That's why when I jump in everybody channels, you feel me? I be seeing what y'all be doing in y'all reality. That's why Black Bruce Wayne laughing.
I love for that.
Be over
KB
there.
said in the chat. I just saw it.
For real. He did. It had to come out. I was like, oh man. And then on the next 2 lives, you was outside talking.
I was like, it's over for me for a little while. I was like, it's over for a little while. I can't go
back out. He outside in the garden or by the trash can. I'm like, oh man, do you know how many of us is on this frequency right now? We feeling your pain, bro. We feeling it. Every time you spit, we spit. Because we on that frequency. Now you learning it. We on that frequency. Exactly, Ken the Great. We in heaven, like, understand that. We get to drop down. We get to drop down wherever we want and tune in. We might even be on the bacon channel. You feel me? That's when the munchies kick in. You looking at somebody. My wife got the brownies right now. I'm like, after the show, babe. After the show. After the show. But for real, that's why I love just meeting people and realizing that money is nothing but energy. Energy is currency. And it's all about transmitting utility. How much energy you gonna put into yourself to express yourself no matter what. That's what I learned when I started expressing myself the way I really felt. Everybody, I won't say I was more accepted because I always been accepted, you know, but now it's like I'm tapping into, how can I say it, things that I ain't never tapped into before. How many of us really know before we got here waking up? Let's take this back. How many of us know somebody with 1 million FRN notes? You get it? FRN notes. a lot of us never met millionaires or billionaires. So
Mm-hmm.
our mind couldn't take our dream there. But for me, always being rubbing elbows with this person, rubbing elbows with that person, I realized that everybody was in their own dream world. Everybody was doing something in their world. And then it's a lot of people that also feel the exact same way. And that's why when we come here, the vibe is just like, you know, Midwest, what you doing out there? I see you over there. LOL, you dying
Yeah,
laughing.
he laughing. He laughing.
Yeah, because he know Bruce Wayne was over there coughing up that dairy. He couldn't get the mucus out. You know, when the mucus be so thick, you
Oh, yeah, you don't.
yeah, he was
Yeah, I
getting
had that
it.
3 weeks ago. It's disgusting. Oh.
See? It was all around the same time. Look, so that's how we know we all on that frequency. Because when one gets sick, all of us damn near feel it.
Mm-hmm.
It's so
Yeah, I
that
was sick as a
means
dog
that,
3 weeks ago.
see, I wasn't sick, but I was feeling, I had symptoms, and I'm like, hold on, why do I got
Mm-hmm.
certain symptoms? But you
Shit.
know, I learned that I gotta have that blocker, that defense, like Cold Man Winter. You know that commercial,
Mm-hmm.
the Cold Man Winter. You gotta have your vitamin C's, your juices, and your berries ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
I
was,
went and got a chest x-ray, and they're like, oh, there's nothing there. I said, what you serious?
mm-hmm.
Shit, over there coughing at night.
He said he had
It's
bubble
terrible.
yoga in his chest. that's that's that chewy bubble gum. Can't have that. Then I started learning that mucus holds all dis-ease. That's what a disease is. Dis-ease of the body. Why? Because mucus is being stored somewhere inside the body. Then that's where a lot of herbs and spices and stuff like that come in to break down that mucus and try to flush it out your body. Some of us don't even like to drink water. You know, some people be running around PB yellower than a lemon's the fake crush, pineapple crush. Oh man, that's crazy.
Man, that's terrible.
See, I can't because I'm medical, and if anybody's seen it, they'd be like, really? Can't do that.
Mm-hmm. Midwest said 2 minutes, folks. 2 minutes, and then we dropping it live. You know, 2 minutes, that'll be 2 hours. We all was here. Happy birthday to Dr. Martin Luther King. Everybody was speaking on how they really felt. You know,
Yes,
how did
sir.
you know they knew dream, they knew visions, and how they really just was inspired. And if anybody else have something to say, y'all got 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Peace and love.
Bruce Wayne about to cough like
Hey,
What's wrong?
I don't know. I don't know. Can you guys hear my background? Because if you guys can, I'll keep it muted.
just a little, but Midwest getting ready to end the live, so you can just say your piece real quick on Dr. Martin Luther King. You got about 40 seconds.
I'll say salute to Dr. Martin Luther King, man. Happy birthday to you. We appreciate everything you did. Shout out to the people. Much love, peace, and happiness. Blessings, everyone.
Blessings.
Blessings.
That's P83 still up there.
Yes, sir.
All right. With that being said, y'all, everybody like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. And Midwest is now about to end this live.
Oh,
Till
I
next
forgot.
time.
Oh,
Where
Well,
we go on, we go on.
yes, sir.
All right, y'all. We out. I thought we was. This is the blooper. This is the part at the end where he just never in the live button. Next thing you know, everybody just start falling out. Like in a living color. Talking about, am I still live? Oh man. No, this is our level, babe. We not high. We high on vibration. Vibration. Well, Midwest. Admitty more. See, he over there in the kitchen. That's why he can't hit the end button. And they just still looking at us. See, Black Bruce Wayne was froze. His screen was froze. I'm telling y'all, this is the blooper moment.
I just got my business cards. I just got my business cards the other day. It's like, ooh.
Ooh-wee. All right. Since this is the last blooper, right? Since this is the blooper, right? Check it. I went to the post office. I went to go mail out something, and I asked the lady, "Is there a discount for pastors?" She said no. And I was like, "What? No discount for pastors?" She said, "Boy, we don't even get a discount." I said, "I just wanted to know." She said, "Why?" I said, "Because I'm a pastor." She was like, "Yeah, right." So I whipped out my pastor card out of my back pocket, and then when I paid for my stuff, it was a discount. I didn't have to really pay. I just had to pay for the packaging.
Wow. What she said, man? I got to get my tambourine.
I was like, no.
Go dance.
That was another. I was doing my dance up out of there. Shit, I tried to go back today, but they was closed. I tried to go mail something off today, and they was like, "It's Dr. Martin Luther King Day. It's his day." I was like, "Oh, that's why y'all closed." Midwest, you got us back here in the blooper zone. The last 2 minutes
got
the
us.
show was supposed to be ended, and now the bloopers was still rolling. We still casting. You really letting the energy vibes rise. So next time they're gonna be like, "Man, I wish I wouldn't have missed this live."
Oh, you knew I was responding to everything y'all said.
Oh yeah, I seen it. I seen it over there. Hey, is that a piano you got in your background? What kind of grand piano is that?
That's the one I took from R. Kelly when they locked him up.
I thought that was from the Trump stuff when they was trying to impeach him. They took some of his things, out one of them Trump towers.
No, that's a grand piano.
Oh, that's the one R. Kelly played on I Wish.
No, the one he played on. Yeah, I believe I can fly.
I believe I can fly. I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the one right there.
Every single night and day.
Mm-hmm.
There
Fly away. Man.
Now he in jail. Took that up.
My cheeks hurt now.
Hey, I heard no Black Bruce Wayne Jr. Somebody
Shoot, I'm over here. I got stomach ache. Talking about your cheeks hurting. My stomach is hurting.
Oh man.
What you say? Your stomach hurting. What happened?
Black Bruce Wayne, when he was over there throwing up on his live, forgot. He forgot he was live.
Oh yeah, y'all had me wrong. he said, y'all heard that?
I thought I had pushed the mute. I had pushed the mute button before I walked off. That's why I thought I had pushed the mute button. So I came back. Yeah. I didn't know everybody heard it. I was like, oh, all I saw was ew, like W. It was all across the screen. I was just like, oh.
He said, well, who got the Rolex color PP?
We said. Oh man, my cheeks, man.
Oh, he said the Rolex color PP?
Yeah. Because remember what I was saying, you got to cleanse your body. Because if you don't cleanse your body, your feet gonna come out hella yellow.
It wasn't me.
Man, gotta clean that body. Hey, Midwest, we you know the call was a couple of minutes ago.
Which one?
The redemption.
Yeah. Why you ain't gonna get on the call?
Cause I was on Midwest show. Hold on, what did you talk about?
You could have just put your call on the speaker and change the banner.
Oh no, I can't because you already know I got phone on the other phone there.
Look, you could have changed it better to reparations again.
Dr. Martin Luther King.
You know, they changed the show in mid-form. Like, King,
ready before my eyes.
So the call just started at 8 o'clock, at 7 o'clock. Why y'all ain't nobody jump in?
Yeah, King Wage did. He the one who told me about it. He told us all when he was out here.
Well, y'all finna end this live anyway.
Yeah, this was just, an extra 6 minutes of bloopers. When they come back and see this, they're gonna be like, man, I wish I was on there for that party right there. That frequency right there. That frequency right there.
All right, y'all. We finna get off here, man. We appreciate y'all speaking on Dr. King. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe, people. Y'all heard these crazy people. I ain't have to say no more. Y'all heard them. I'll be back later on, maybe 2, 3, 4 in the morning. I don't know. Y'all know how we do it around here. We just pop up. Show up, show out. With that being said, be safe. And see you guys in a little bit.